Well, hello everybody, how we doing? I'm in the 7800 right now. I'm gonna go hook up to the 840 grain car. Bennett just took the 8400 and got it hooked up to our smaller anhydrous bar. He's gonna start putting smoke on with that. We're doing some work to it, getting it ready. So yeah, we cleaned the 840 once, but we gotta just clean it off quick again because we used it over at the neighbors. It's not nearly as dirty as it was. There's just a few little dust on it and a little bit of corn in the bottom, and it shouldn't take too long. Oh yeah, that's gonna be tight. This little bushing was in here and it stuck up. You know, it sticks up about almost half an inch, so I had to knock that out, otherwise wouldn't be able to fit on here. I'd have to get some spacers to put in here. That's just too much messing around. I'm just moving it, so not like I'm pulling it or anything. It'll be a little loose, but it'll work. Well, I think it'll work. Got the 8400 and the anhydrous bar hooked up. Had to change that flow meter. Bennett and I got her done. What do you think? 7800 and 840? Would it work? Think you could do it? I don't know. It's only about 150 horsepower tractor times an 8400. That's front wheel assist and 225 horsepower, and a lot heavier than 7800 struggles with it. So I don't think it'd work.
How good can the Badger do it? Back it in the corn head. The 4020 power shift transmission. Gotta get a little farther south, north, I should say. Looking good, looking good. Come on, come on, get up back under. There we go, get back under it. Underlay. Ah, man. You got way too far north on me. Man, I had it. It gets under you so fast, you don't even realize what's happening. This time's a charm. Get in there. Not feeling it. Ah. All right, here we go. Boy, it just clears that door. Doing good, doing good. We're hoping to get the 8-row in here as well. That's not going to be today. Still have to clean it up. Might have to hook onto this with a pickup. For a skid loader that we don't have yet. Push it in there a little farther. Doing good. I could pull the muffler off the 4020 and try to back it in. We might try that. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah. Extension off. We're going in. Duck. Well, I don't know if we're going to get the 8-row head in here or not. Tight. Gotta go back another 7 feet here. Yeah. Look at that. Clear with slide covers.
Good morning. This is the Chief from Man Family Farms. November 8th, I'm putting on anhydrous, which is a form of nitrogen. There's a little bit of a push to get it on this fall. We had it booked at a pretty reasonable price, and it's almost double the price. I'm using the 2014 John Deere tractor, pulling a 24 knife Blue Jet anhydrous bar.
And then it's recording.
Yes.
And then you're good to go.
Then you can switch it back while you're still in that if you want to show.
You can't on regular camera, I don't think.
Oh, you can't?
Snapchat you can.
I don't think you can.
So then when you're done.
They don't make anything like they used to. This is what happens when your truck doesn't have air suspension. You gotta lift it up, adjust these so I can get the truck under it. I got it. Mine usually has a rear suspension that you can release the air, it'll drop it, or fill it with air, it'll fill it up. And this truck does not have that. So when I hook onto the trailers, each truck has a different height, and we can't adjust it with this one. I had to manually lift it with the forklift, reset the dollies, find the sweet spot, and get it hooked up. It's not too big of a deal, but it just takes time. So what we got going on this morning, I brought the Bobcat over here to one of our seed bean locations. They're actually coming to get some seed beans. They're getting 3,000 bushel. They're in this bin here. Normally I wouldn't have to come with a truck, but the reason I did is they only need 3,000 at this moment in time. There's like, you know, there could be 100 bushel left, there could be 800 bushel left. So whatever's left, I have to take, and I take it up to the elevator, and they just get sold. They bring a big, to basically say it's a giant vacuum. Works pretty well, and the one they use are so much better than the ones we've ever used. We use what they call a tractor vac, so we have to hook it up to a tractor and run it off the PTO. Theirs has a motor on it. It's like the first guy might be pulling in, so let's go see what this is about. Well, I got about 463 bushels on. They only needed 3,000, so I'm taking this extra up to the co-op. Now, it's not actually, well, I don't know, it could be 463. Let's see how close I get. I bet I'm spot on. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Mid-Iowa Co-op. Get pulled up on the scale here. We'll get a sample, and we'll go dump. A little baby ground pile. I wonder if they're gonna get that thing filled, man. I mean, it's already November 10th. I think the guys be getting done here pretty soon, but probably still a lot of corn out there. Lickety split, dump just like that. Let's see how many bushels I had on. Oh, look at that, 454. Man, I was 9 bushels off. That's pretty good. Oh, it's the big dog doing some ripping. Getting her fueled up. Thirsty son of a gun she is. She likes fuel. What's going on?
Not much. Just super fun.
Yeah. How you like this thing?
I love it. Very comfortable. Horsepower. It's green and yellow.
I thought you were a blue guy.
Oh.
Nah, not after driving this thing.
Oh, this is nice.
All right.
It's a fuel hog for sure.
Yeah.
Take a lot of fuel to run, but it's very nice.
All right.
That's what I got.
We'll see you later.
Can't say it,
We got a little bit of a rain shower. Nothing real serious. Depending on what happens with the rain, I really like to go get some drone footage of the 9RX working. It's going to work in a pretty good field. Out here at my landlord's place, he just had a bunch of corn stalk bales baled earlier this week for his cattle, helping getting them moved. So we got fertilizer to spread, some tillage to do, and we might even put in hydrous on this field. Yeah, some bales moved. Moved 2 at a time. You see, that's all his hay he had made from this summer. He's got some bags of silage up there. And up by that bend is where I'm putting these corn stalk bales. So there's a total of 84 corn stalk bales out here. Tomorrow I gotta go back to hauling fertilizer in the morning. Come back out here when I get done. It's just after, a little after 6:30 here. It's not right. Oh, that clock's off. It's a little after 5:30, daylight savings time. A little after 5:30, it's like 5:45. Kind of lost count of how many bales I moved after 10. I'll just keep going until I feel like it or until I really can't see. It's about 7:30. Got half of the bales moved. I'll have to come back tomorrow, get the rest of them moved, and we should be ready to go on fertilizer and tillage on that field. Thursday night football.
Couldn't tell you what was happening because I was just watching YouTube. I had to stop because I ran out of depth. Yes, depth. As Larson's farm would say, junk. I'm just out here in the chisel pile, 2730 disc ripper. This is the quad track 9620RX John Deere. One thing about this tractor that I finally did it the other day. This is our second fall with it. That's kind of cool. You can just feel this thing. You can feel it lug. You're pulling right through, and then hardly. You don't really have. I mean, there's slip, but she's a puller, man. She's just pulling right through. It's got Bluetooth. You can hook your phone up to the radio and you play your mix on YouTube of songs you like to listen to. It's kind of nice. Been kind of rocking out a little bit to some old school country and some old school rock and roll. We got like maybe 200 acres around home yet to do, and 2 more 160s, and then I think we're done chisel plowing this trip. I got some VTM to do. Just keep plucking away.
Do you ever do something and then after you get done doing it, you realize, why didn't I film that? It could have been pretty boring, but I thought it'd been kind of cool little clip. I mean, it's just what we do, and I forgot to film it. I got the 8-row off the 9870. Gonna think about getting cleaned up here in the next couple days. Kind of waiting for the rain and the snow. Yeah, snow. I know. There was flurries this morning. Just kind of wait for that to clear up a little bit. Wait for the ground to dry up. We're gonna go take the 840 Kinsey, go put it in a shed where we put the 1050 that we cleaned up. You get that white trailer. That's actually a really good friend, neighbor of ours. Let us borrow that this fall. Dad's getting some wheels and tires for him, for letting us use it. We got to get that washed up, get the tires on there hopefully tomorrow, and get that back to him. For that, we'll get the 8-row pulled inside the shop here, get anything blown off, get that washed up, and go put it away. We probably got about 150-ish acres of deep ripping to do, 80 of which is on that farm Devin is moving cornstalk bales, 600 acres of anhydrous left because we got about 400 acres on bean stubble to do, and then another probably close to 200 on ripped ground that we're going to get anhydrous on this fall, because we want to get all the anhydrous on this fall because the price next spring is like literally almost double what we're paying this fall. I'm going to try my best next week, get some real good footage of anhydrous and deep ripping, because I just feel like a video isn't complete. A main video of good content isn't complete without some good drone footage. It's gonna be it for this video. I think tomorrow we'll do a couple little projects here in the shop, get moving into next week with some more tillage. Thanks for watching. And as always, we'll see you in the funnies.